So, 2016 is looking to be an amazing year of video games, with an absolute onslaught of high-quality titles to come out. Join me today as I count down my top 5 most anticipated games of 2016. The original Mirror's Edge wasn't a perfect game by any means, but did show the potential for an amazing sequel, and Mirror's Edge Catalyst is definitely looking like that amazing sequel. Mirror's Edge Catalyst offers an entire open world, which looks absolutely stunning. At the same time, will offer far more varied gameplay than its predecessor. Parkour seems faster, but at the same time, a lot smoother, and combat's been completely revamped, adding many new moves. The competitive multiplayer looks very interesting. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is looking very promising, and for that, it's at number 5. While there have been great Zelda games in the past, none of them are going to be quite as open as Zelda U is going to be. While we don't know much, we do know that Zelda U is going to be an open world game, far bigger than any other game in the past. Also, we know that Zelda U is going to dig away from the traditional Zelda formula, which is great, as it now offers far more variety than in the past. For example, you can now approach a dungeon from multiple areas instead of entering from one specific area, like in the past. The rest of the game looks amazing too. The art style reminds me a lot of Wind Waker's art style, which is great because I love that art style. Also, you can now do many cool things, such as jump off Epona and shoot a bow and arrow. Zelda U is my most anticipated Wii U game of the year, and overall my 4th most anticipated Wii U game of 2016.
They say my tribe was the first to hunt, the first to raise our bows. For this world was never ours. We've always shared it. A dangerous balance between man and machine.
My third pick is Horizon Zero Dawn. The reason I'm excited for Horizon Zero Dawn is because of its premise. You play as Aloy 1,000 years in the future, where human civilization is gone and is now occupied by robot-like creatures. The setting is really interesting as it blends both a prehistoric setting by using cavemen or Native American-like tribes, and a modern setting by using robots and all that all into one. The open world looks really interesting too, and I can't wait to explore every nook and cranny of it. The game looks beautiful, and I really like the art direction. Battles with creatures look big and massive, and I can't wait to see what situations I'll get into with Aloy when Horizon Zero Dawn releases this year. I struggled deciding which order to put the following games in, as the level of hype I had for them is practically the same. However, I put them in this specific order for a specific reason. So here we go.
The piece of cord fell apart.
At the signing ceremony, no less. Snakes planted that way all along.
You think everyone will be okay?
Okay, being blasted into oblivion?
Who can say? We mustn't rush to conclusions.
You got a better explanation for that?
So we stay on the road?
Like we have a choice.
After being revealed almost 10 years ago on the PS3, moving to next-gen consoles, and getting an epic name change, Final Fantasy 15 finally releases this year, and man does it look promising. Moving away from turn-based combat and now having real-time combat, Final Fantasy seems to have a lot more of an action-packed style to it, but at the same time it still maintains the strategy found in previous games, which are turn-based focused. Also, in the past I found Final Fantasy to be a bit too campy, but Final Fantasy 15 seems to be a lot more serious and a bit more realistic too. Because of that, the story is far more intriguing to me than in the past. This is all very exciting, but the real reason it's ranked so high on the list is because Final Fantasy is going open world, and it looks absolutely massive. I can't wait to explore all of it. With all that being said, Final Fantasy is looking absolutely phenomenal, and because of that, it's at number 2. After 3 main games and 1 spin-off game, Nathan Drake's adventure finally comes to an end in Uncharted 4 Thief's End, and it simply looks amazing. After being retired for 3 years, Nathan Drake returns to the treasure hunting lifestyle he previously had, and his long-lost brother Sam unexpectedly shows up. Uncharted 4 promises to fill in the holes in Nathan Drake's backstory, deliver the best set piece in the series thus far, have gameplay that's far more open and improved, and end Nathan Drake's story with a bang. Uncharted 4 looks absolutely stunning, and just seeing Nathan Drake's story come to a close is enough for me to say it's my most anticipated game of 2016. I hope you all enjoyed my video. What are your top 5 picks for your most anticipated games of 2016? Leave it in the comments. I'll see you guys next time.